Got a car question you need answered? Send it to Naked Wheel Talk every Thursday on 947 Drive with Tando. Mcz James tackles your car questions with help from Naked's experts to help you make smarter decisions about your ride. Post your questions on 947's Facebook or X page. Naked Wheel Talk every Thursday on 947 Drive with Tando.
It's Naked Wheel Talk on 947 Drive with Tando. Cover your car, your home, and stuff in seconds. Get naked.
Yep, Naked is an insurance app to give South Africans all the cover with none of the hassle. I'm talking about instant, comprehensive car insurance, faster, easier claims, 24/7 roadside assistance, and of course, the most important part, lower premiums. Visit naked.insure right now to get a quote in 90 seconds and see how much you'll save. Cover your car, your home, and stuff. Get naked. Naked Financial Technology is an authorized FSP, and I'm so glad that Jacob is joining us again today, because this is a question I've always had for him. Because one thing Jacob knows is buying and selling cars.
Yes.
He's been begging me as long as I've known him to buy a car from us. So my wife's old car, right? So now I'm in the process of wanting to buy my wife a new car.
I thought it was a surprise. Why are you now announcing it on the radio?
She's at work.
Okay.
Anyway, as you know, recently got a new phone, bought it cash. I refuse to ever get into installments anymore. So I've been looking at different ways to try buy a car. And one of the things that I saw come up is auctions, both online and the physical auctions. But I know nothing about how any of that works. All I know is that some of them you've got to put like a bit of deposit down, like a 5,000 Rand deposit online. But I'm very scared of the idea of auctions, because if I do the online one, I'm not there to go see the car. What if it's not the right thing? Can I send it back? So I've got many questions for Jacob. So joining us all the way from Cape Town is our favorite.
He is our fave.
Our favorite.
Our car expert, Jacob. I mean, I remember my parents, Jacob, when I was young, I'd be like, oh no, say Betchmo. Remember, Betchmo was like a big thing, and buying cars via auction was like the thing. And I remember it seeming like a fictional idea for me. But what does an auction look like? Is it like what you see, on the TV?
Yeah, some of it has the glitz, some of it has the glamour, and some of it also has, the rundown, funny-looking yards where people go out of their way to try and find that bargain. But the key with auctions is you have to look out for the reputable auction houses. You mentioned Birchmore. There's a lot more out there, including Orcor, including Go Buy or Go Bid, rather. They all exist. There's a lot of them out there. As long as they're legitimate auction houses, then I would suggest you make a turn there and get a feel of how an auction actually works.
So, Jacob, I mentioned that I've seen a lot of the online ones too. Of course, like you said, you can go there and visit them and see the car and it's right in front of you. But what are some of the risks when it comes to, of course, opportunities that sometimes you might pick up a car at a much cheaper rate. But what are the biggest risks when it comes to, I guess, buying a car on auction?
So the key with the auction, Mcz, I can encourage anyone who's going to rather go and view the car yourself. And the key is a day or two before the main auction day, they have a viewing day. It's best to go and view the car so that you know what you're getting into. Go with somebody who's a mechanic or knows their way around a car to see if the car starts, to see if the car actually engages gears. But now, if you don't do that and you are bidding online, you run the risk of buying a car that doesn't actually work. A car that's got a gearbox problem, or a car that's got an oil leak, or a car that wasn't serviced all its life, or even worse, you could be scammed. There's a lot of Facebook auctions. There's a lot of people on Facebook who say, you pay a little deposit and then we'll take the car from the auction before it goes to the auction house. Don't believe any of that stuff. The risks are associated with scams. The risks are also associated with cars that are bought on a hammer but don't actually drive. And I would say the best way to go about it is make sure you go view the car. When they say viewing day, is a day or two prior to the auction day.
Okay, my question is, most of these cars on auction, what is their general history? Is it people not paying off their installments? Is it, where do they come from and why are they on auction?
Yeah, so because of the various auctions or auction houses that are out there, what you will find is usually bank repossessed vehicles, or even vehicles that are sold to an auction house from a fleet company, a company that has multiple cars. They just sell the whole batch to an auction house. An old rental company maybe is closing down, and they sell those type of cars to an auction house. And usually you even find auction houses that sell accident damaged cars as well. So the key is look out at what the auction house has on its catalog or on its list. And the nice thing about the auction, they'll tell you, they'll say, no, the car is a code 2 car, which means it's a normal second-hand car, or they'll tell you it's a code 3 car, meaning it's a car that's been in an accident before. So the auction tells you from the beginning what you are buying into. They'll tell you if it's repossessed, they'll tell you if it's a car that was bought from a fleet, or they'll tell you if the car was previously repaired. That is the honest truth if you are using a reputable auction house. And then from there, you'll be able to decide, am I going to bid for this car because the money makes sense? Repossessed cars are usually the popular ones, and those are the ones that I usually encourage people to go for.
All right, so all things auctions. If you got a question for Jacob, give us a call right now, 011 88 38 947. We're speaking all things auctions. Kamokelo, you got a question for Jacob?
Oh, good day. How are you?
I'm fantastic, thank you.
Oh, Tando. Oh, sorry. This is Kamokelo. So my question today, I just want to know, how do you actually spot if the auction is actually legitimate?
If an auction is legitimate, Jacob, how do you know?
First and foremost, do not be buying from auctions that are on Facebook. That's the first advice I can give you. And then secondly, just a quick Google check will give you a bit of a breakdown or a rundown of what the auction house is about. And also for yourself as well, just look around when you are driving. You'll be able to see the big auction houses where they are. Just don't fall for the dupes that you're seeing on WhatsApp or on Facebook, etc. They will have a legitimate website, and on the website you will see they've got a PTY Ltd registration, and just seeing their catalog of cars alone and even where they are based, that will easily tell you that it's a legitimate auction house, even if it includes you putting in their address and doing a Google Maps search.
Okay, Kamelo, I hope that helps. But for asking your question, we'll give you 1,000 rands courtesy of Naked.
Come on!
Oh.
Enjoy it, Kamu. Thank you so much for your car question. Jacob, thank you for being the man in the know when it comes to all things cars. We'll catch up with you again next week, Thursday.
Thank you again, guys. I'll catch you next week.
Amazing. It's Naked Wheel Talk on 947 Drive with Tando, powered by Naked, the easy insurance app that gives South Africans instant comprehensive cover at lower premiums. You can visit naked.insure now and get a quote in 90 seconds. See how much you'll save.
CZ James tackles your car questions with help from Naked's experts to help you make smarter decisions about your ride. Post your questions on 947's Facebook or X page. Naked Wheel Talk every Thursday on 947 Drive with Tando.